Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio, so then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband,
Wife.
do you remember what happened yesterday?
I do not.
Wow. It was only like 2 paragraphs, and it was about more land distribution of
See, that's why. It's just so fucking boring.
Manasseh and Ephraim, I think.
Fuck that shit.
And then they took in some of the people as slaves instead of...
Right.
And they still are slaves to this day. Pretty much it.
That's a proud thing to proclaim, isn't it?
Woohoo!
Yeah. All right, so what are we doing today?
Joshua chapter 17.
Let's go do it.
I almost said husband because
you do that all the time.
I know. I'm like, wait, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What is my life? Well, and then your countdown.
There's literally only 2 sections that we do, like generally on any episode, and you're like, which one are we on?
Well, and also because your countdown was like real slow because the table kept creaking. And you were like 3, and then like a year later 2.
Right.
Okay, so let's get this rolling. Ready?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm
Okay,
ready.
So we're doing Joshua chapter 17.
Okay.
Which begins as such.
As such?
The next allotment of the land.
Fuck.
Okay, get your shit together. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Was given to the half-tribe of Manasseh, the descendants of Joseph's older son.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Machir. Got that?
I got it.
Machir, the firstborn son of Manasseh, was the father of Gilead.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, no, I got it. I got it. I'm with you.
Because his descendants were experienced soldiers, the regions of Gilead and Bashan on the east side of the Jordan had already been given to them.
Because they were experienced soldiers.
That's why.
Right.
Yeah. Remember that time when they talked about some kind of fucking sacred lots?
Yeah.
And then remember before the sacred lots, it was these people on the east get this because they don't really want to go into Canaan, but they are still willing to fight for us. But they're like, this land is good.
Yeah, like it's good enough. Like I know the promised land's are like right across that river, but like we're good here. Is that cool with you?
So the allotment on the west side of the Jordan was for the remaining families within the clans of the tribe of Manasseh.
Okay.
Okay.
So that side sucked. Well, that Manasseh side sucked.
Well, they're saying here's the land that went to the other who remained.
Okay. Right.
We split up the rest of the land between these guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Abizer, Helek, Azriel, Shechem, Hefer, and Shemitah. These clans represent the male descendants of Manasseh, son of Joseph.
Okay.
Did you get all that?
No.
Yeah. However, Zelophehad.
I remember that name.
I love that name. Yeah. Zelophehad, a descendant of Hefer, son of Gilead, son of Machir, son of Manasseh.
Yeah.
Had no sons.
Yeah, right.
Womp womp. He had only daughters whose names were Mala, Noah, Hogla, Milcah, and Tirzah.
See, I knew that.
You did. Good on you. You remembered. I did not.
Right.
Were they the ones that were like, excuse you, could we have this land in our father's name? Okay.
Yep.
Got it. These women came to Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the Israelite leaders and said, I bet I know what they said. Because they already did this. They already got their agreement with Moses, but Moses is dead. And so I bet they're going up like, what's his butt?
They're like, excuse me.
Can I just?
You seem to be kind of a dickhead, so just checking.
Okay, this is what they said. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Quote, the Lord commanded Moses to give us a grant of land along with the men of our tribe. That's what they said.
Yeah, which is true.
End of the quote.
That's what happened.
Okay.
I mean, as far as the Bible says.
Right. That's the end of that quote.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So Joshua gave them a grant of land along with their uncles, as the Lord had commanded.
Good on him.
Nice. As a result, Manasseh's total allocation came to 10 parcels of land, in addition to the land of Gilead and Bashan across the Jordan River, because the female descendants of Manasseh received a grant of land along with the male descendants.
What exactly is a parcel?
Is it more or less than an acre?
Yeah, but I don't really have a good grasp on an acre either.
Me neither.
I mean,
does it matter?
Kind of. I kind of have a grasp on an acre, but like...
A parcel is a package.
I'm just curious what a parcel is.
A parcel is a package. Okay, we have a parentheses.
Okay.
Parentheses.
Yeah.
The land of Gilead was given to the rest of the male descendants of Manasseh. End parentheses.
Okay.
I love parentheses.
Yeah, they're great.
They are so much fun because they're just so like... I'm going to stick a parentheses in here for no reason.
Right.
Like, that's the aside. That's the aside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rest of this was also the aside, just so you know.
Right.
I'm here to tell you.
Yep.
The boundary of the tribe of Manasseh extended from the border of Asher to Michmethath. Oh, I hate that name. Near Shechem. Then the boundary went south from Michmethath to the settlement near the spring of Tappuah.
Tappuah?
Yeah.
Wow, I love that place.
That place sounds cool.
Tappuah is awesome.
Tappuah.
Yeah.
The land surrounding Tappuah belonged to Manasseh.
Okay.
Okay?
I got it.
But the town of Tappuah itself, on the border of Manasseh's territory, belonged to the tribe of Ephraim. Is this
why would you landlock a tribe inside of another tribe?
Wait. Is this like how Kansas City, some parts of it are in Missouri, but some parts of it are in Kansas?
No, they said the surrounding land is owned by the Manasseh tribe, and Ephraim owns the city itself. And it's like, what?
Well, we have Washington, D.C. inside of Maryland. It's true. Landlocked.
That's true. All right. I guess, all right. Fair enough.
I'm just saying, like,
fair enough.
Geography is dumb.
Right.
The whole thing is man-made lines.
Yeah.
From the spring of Tappuah, the boundary of Manasseh followed the Kanah ravine to the Mediterranean Sea. Several towns south of the ravine were inside Manasseh's territory, but they actually belonged to the tribe of Ephraim. What? These guys are all tangled up.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, wouldn't you just be like, hey, just give me that and take that? Or,
yeah, like, they had clear boundaries for the other tribes, and this one's like, this one's kind of like, that one's there, and this one's here.
Sometimes my sheep go on your land, sorry.
Right?
I mean, they could just, like, pay each other or whatever.
Right,
like,
right.
I don't know. In general, however, the land south of the ravine belonged to Ephraim, and the land north of the ravine belonged to Manasseh. Okay. In general. Just so you know. Okay?
I got it.
That's not an aside. That's not a parentheses. Very important information, straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, I just have to interrupt myself to say there was some comment on fucking Twitter or some shit that said that they didn't like my nitpicking of how these sentences are phrased, to which I say, fuck you, good sir.
Wait, who said that?
I don't know. Somebody on fucking Twitter or something.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, the whole point of us reading this is to read it and comment on it, and the way it is phrased is dumb.
Right.
Like, I'm not a scholar. I'm not an academic, and I cannot say that enough.
And we're literally reading it for the first time.
For the first time, you guys. I've never read this shit before.
Right.
Every time I come across something stupid, I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, this is a first take, because, this is how we have fun with it, because we don't know what the fuck's coming.
Also, I was not raised in a Christian home I was not raised in a home of any religion, so all of this is baffling to me.
Right.
So fuck off.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm not, these are not the droids you seek. Go look elsewhere. Honestly, this isn't for you.
Right.
If you don't like the way I'm nitpicking, I love you so much. I want you to be happy. Fly and be free. Go elsewhere.
Right.
So I'm saying, you can't please everybody.
Yeah, we had somebody complain about us not researching enough about
they wanted us to be Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I look like a black man with several degrees under my belt, or do I look like a dumbass white woman sitting on my couch in my living room with little college? Okay.
Right.
I do not have the bandwidth to do what you want. There are already podcasts like that out there. Go find them.
Right.
And they're great. I love them. They're wonderful.
And you know what? When we have a crew and we're popular, I'll be happy to hire researchers and we can do all kinds of research at that point.
Maybe. At
some point.
I feel like, I'm sorry. I know this is so off topic and where did this come from? And this is probably a discussion, but I just feel like at some points, every once in a while, I need to re-examine again our goal, which is to read the Bible for the first time all the way through.
Right.
That's my goal, not to research. That's all extra fun stuff that we sometimes do. Not to be scholarly and academic and know shit. No, my goal is to read the Bible for the first time ever and drag y'all folk along with me.
Well, let me ask you, how many people have told us that it's refreshing to hear it read this way because they always heard it read seriously when they were younger?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I never even thought about reading it this way because it was always so serious.
And they are like us. They're like, it's always something I meant to get to, but my God, it's such a drag.
Right.
And so, yeah.
We're just having fucking fun.
Yeah, I'm just having fucking fun, y'all. Good. Let a bitch have fun.
We had to get some venting out about people that were bitching at us. So,
yeah.
There it is.
Okay, I feel better now.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Manasseh.
Right.
Okay. Manasseh's boundary ran along the northern side of the ravine and ended at the Mediterranean Sea, as all good cities do.
Yeah, exactly.
North of Manasseh was the territory of Asher, and to the east was the territory of Issachar.
Okay.
The following towns within the territory of Issachar and Asher, however, were given to Manasseh.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
There's a list.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's a short list.
Okay.
Beth Shan, Ibleam, Dor, that is Nephoth Dor.
Of course.
Endor. Literally.
Are there Ewoks there?
Yep. Tanakh or Tagashi Station. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is totally Star Wars.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. I'm not making this shit up though. Okay. Endor, Tanakh, and Megiddo. Okay? Each with their surrounding settlements. You know how towns like to spread.
Maybe Star Wars got their names from the Bible.
I bet you they did. I bet you they did.
There's a lot of weird words in here, so.
You could just do a Google search on weird words in the Bible.
Right.
I mean, that's where I would get names from.
I mean, yeah, there's plenty to choose from.
I wrote a story once called Beside the Road to Ephraim.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And that was a place that was along the journey where one of the dudes buried his wife or something.
Yeah.
And that came from the Bible.
Got it.
It was just a thing I heard, though I never looked it up at the time.
Yeah, no.
So, anyway, okay. But the descendants of Manasseh were unable to occupy these towns because the Canaanites were determined to stay in that region.
Wait, there's more Canaanites that didn't
Those
get
Canaanites
kicked out?
that didn't get killed.
Wait, and they didn't even become slaves, apparently, because they were just there.
They're like, no, I live here.
Yeah, what the hell?
Fuck off, I live here. My house, mine.
What kind of shit is that? They got God on their side.
Apparently not. I don't know.
That's weird. That's really weird.
It's going back on what they said.
Right?
Kill them all. Kill some of them.
There shouldn't be holdouts just living there.
Yeah.
That's not okay. I mean, I'm okay with it, but according to God, that's not okay.
Right. This is so hard because it's you're trying to follow the rules, but at the same time, you're as a reader and as a person on the other side, you're wait, that's not what I meant. So, okay, but later, however, when the Israelites became strong enough, you'll feel better about this. Okay. They forced the Canaanites to work as slaves.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay.
But they did not drive them out of the land.
Okay.
They kept them as slaves.
Yeah.
Which is not what they were supposed to do. But I'm glad they didn't kill them.
Right.
I'm just going to say.
Yeah.
Okay, the descendants of Joseph came to Joshua and asked, Why have you only given us one portion of land as our homeland when the Lord has blessed us with so many people?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe you should ask Moses. Joshua replied, if there are so many of you, and if the hill country of Ephraim is not large enough for you, clear out land for yourselves in the forest where the Perizzites and Raphaites live.
So there's more people?
So he's like, there's some giants over there. If you want land so bad, go kill the giants.
Where are all these people fucking coming from, though?
They were already there.
I know, but like, what the fuck?
I mean, I don't know.
I thought they destroyed everybody in the Promised Land.
Well, apparently they didn't. Okay, do you think they killed the giants?
Apparently not.
Kill the giants.
Apparently not.
Descendants of Joseph responded, it's true that the hill country is not large enough for us, but all the Canaanites in the lowlands have iron chariots, both those in Beth Shan and its surrounding settlements, and those in the valley of Jezreel.
They had iron chariots.
They are too strong for us. Them giants, they had iron.
Yeah.
So the descendants of Joseph were like, we cannot.
Yeah, because iron chariots.
And tall.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Then Joshua said to the tribes of Ephraim and Manasseh, the descendants of Joseph, since you are so large and strong, you will be given more than one portion. The forests of the hill country will be yours as well. Clear as much land as you wish and take possession of its farthest corners, and you will drive out the Canaanites from the valleys too, even though they are strong and have iron chariots. The end. He's like, here's your tools. I said so. I'm not going to say how. Bye.
Right. I'm sure there's an explanation if we dug into the research on this as to why there was such a waiting period to get these people out of their land before they
the reason is that taking over a land isn't something that you do overnight, as the Bible would have you believe. But then as future chapters are like, just kidding, it didn't happen overnight.
They were still there.
Like chapter 1, they killed them all, and chapter 2 was like, well, but not really though.
Quite. Yeah.
It took a lot of time
and
resources. And
that one chapter really literally made it sound like it was just like a few days.
And then they were done. And all of Canaan was good. The end.
Right? And then it was, you're right. It's progressively gotten worse as we gone along.
Yeah. It's like they're trying to like slowly get us used to the idea that it didn't really happen that way.
Right, but if they did it too quickly, then God would be wrong.
Yeah.
So they got to ease us into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they want us to know what happened, but not feel what happened. Because if we feel it, then we understand that this is all a lie and stupid.
I don't know that I give them that much credit, because honestly, sometimes they contradict themselves in the next sentence.
It's true.
So
you're right.
But whatever.
It's just fun to contemplate.
It is.
Was there an intention there? Because it feels like it this time.
Right, yeah.
They killed them all. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what they're doing. Psych.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's that. And tomorrow we'll be doing Joshua chapter 18.
All right. We'll see you then.
Bye. Husband.
Yes, wife?
Remember how you told me we're on Patreon now?
Yeah, why?
Because we're starting something new for Patreon members only. Every couple of weeks, we'll cover something in the news, a current event, or something we feel strongly needs to be discussed. And only subscribers get to hear our discussion.
That's right. It's all for our Patreon members as a thank you for their support. Join now for as little as $2 a month to get all of our extra content. Go to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Do it now. Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you know? Why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.